Today's quick pick a card reading is going to be about what you're being called to heal so that you can remove the blockages and manifest your dream reality you desire. Alright, so if you were attracted to this deck, this is your message. You're being called to really focus on nurturing your self-worth and building a solid foundation in just really feeling and knowing that you're that bitch. It's like, you know that you're that bitch, but a lot of the times, most of the times maybe, you're not really feeling like that. And so this year is really going to be about embracing all the unique qualities of you that make you you, and even all of the imperfections that you used to see as something that makes you ugly. Right, you're going to be able, when you dedicate and prioritize some sort of practice of self-love daily, this year you will be able to feel most consistently, right? Not all the time. We can't ever expect to feel some type of way all the time, but consistently you're going to be able to feel confident no matter what room you walk in, and you're not even going to be questioning anymore about what people think of you. You're just going to know that you are magnetic. You are the one that people are drawn to, and it's not just because of your beauty on the outside. It's your energy. It's your beauty on the inside. It's the fact that you know your self-worth. This is the most attractive and alluring part about people, and you're really being called to acknowledge the wound that's there so that you can embody it this year. Like, this is a year that you're gonna go through a huge glow up. But the point is, the results of the glow up is going to be on how much you commit and dedicate and invest in the self-care, right? So the more you take care of yourself, the better the results will be. And it's not just about the physical things, right? It's also about the mental, but I'm just getting more called to bring up the physical aspect of self-care and self-love right now, because your guides are making it very clear and right on the nose with this card here. So your guides are really just trying to drive it home that it's time to come out and flaunt yourself, basically, you know, not be afraid and not feel worrying about having to dim your light anymore out of fear of how others will perceive you or react to you. You're just gonna own it. And what that means is to just be proud, to not only not hide, but to be proud, to be grateful for every single part of your past, of your pain, of your failures, of your mistakes, of your flaws. And because you see the value and the wisdom behind them, right? Each and every one of them was an opportunity and a challenge to expand your consciousness, to love yourself truly even further, and to do things, or to just simply survive through things that you never thought that you could have. So give yourself more credit and be ready to receive. Be ready to receive abundance and knowing that you're worthy of receiving it, because you will be heavily rewarded, right? Your dream reality will come to fruition because it's going to reflect that security, that confidence, that unstoppability that you feel on the inside. All right, so dedicate yourself to self-care. What I'm seeing is like even not just the mental things, right? Like physical self-care sort of routines. Like they're asking you to invest in that more and tell yourself that you're worth the time, you're worth the investment. Right, like your body does so much for you. Like your guides are putting such a strong emphasis in my mind on like taking care of your body, and because I'm thinking of like people who look so good, and because they continue to lift weights and work out all the way up until their 80s, and they look so young, they feel so young. That's the main thing, right? So they're saying that there's such an importance around exercise. It doesn't even have to be intense exercise, but the movements of the body daily and stretching is what I'm getting, massaging, breathing exercises, meditations for sure, yoga, whatever you feel called to the most. But these are the type of things that will raise your vibration, that will help you to embody this energy and have it be reflected back to you, because the universe doesn't give you what you want, it just reflects back to you what you are. You know, like you don't even have to be eating healthy and working out like often, but you know, sometimes, you know, lightly daily would be ideal, right? But even something that's inconsistent is better than just procrastinating for the ideal moment. So consistent, like bare minimum, is better than procrastination for perfection. So this is such a big important part of the transformation. This is a big important part of aligning with the reality, the dream reality that you desire. In order to manifest your dream reality, you have to feel like you're that version, embody that version of you that already has it. So that's exactly why you're being called to make some sort of routine of self-care, so that, and in that routine, it's going to build that inner sense of beauty. It's going to build that confidence. And of course, I feel good about myself because I take care of myself, because I put in that energy. And so I know that that's what I'm going to give out and get back. Ashe, that's beautiful. Thank you for watching, guys. All right, if you were attracted to this deck, this is your message. Whoa. Whoa. You are embracing, you're being called to embrace the multi-dimensionality, the multifaceted nature of our souls, our spirits. You're being called to let go of your old identity and to sort of go through some sort of ego death, the dark night of the soul, and do some sort of shadow work, and to sort of like make friends with and with the dark side. Sort of like embracing all of the worst, most shameful, most hidden parts of yourself. Like, gone are the days that we use all of those parts, the shadow aspects of ourselves, to shame ourselves, to remain hidden, or to remain in fear or anger and to punish ourselves. Instead, we're gonna be transmuting. We're gonna be like fully locking in, fully committed to holding ourselves accountable, to celebrating every little win and every little step along our journey and enjoying it, and choosing every single day and every single action and every single thought to stay committed to this, to your own personal growth and development and healing, no matter how messy and non-linear and ridiculous it may look to others. This is the year to stay committed, that you choose to stay committed to never giving up on yourself on this journey, on believing in yourself, and to continue learning how to transmute the darkness back to light, because the darkness was always light. Darkness is just love that has forgotten it is light, right? Like, you're leaving behind the cycle where you're just constantly getting frustrated with yourself for everything that you're falling short of, and instead you're going to be like, you know what, it doesn't matter how many times I have to remind myself, it doesn't matter how many times I have to redirect my focus, my energy, my thoughts. Like, I am ready to consistently do it. I am worth it no matter how many times it takes. I'm worth every single time. So it's like, when you really lock into that energy, you are going to, it is inevitable, success is inevitable, and you will find all the things that are going to work for you. So no matter how badly you want to spiral, be your own lighthouse. Create the light at the end of your tunnel yourself. There is value, there is wisdom in your darkness, in your shadows, and that the cave that you're afraid to enter holds the treasure that you seek, right? So it's through embracing your darkness, you become the most powerful version of yourself. Your light becomes all that much more powerful when it's protected by the wisdom of your darkness. Right, I feel like you're the type of person who felt like you always had to be perfect, or like a goody two shoes, and live up to some sort of role that somebody else placed on you so that you could feel safe and accepted. But that wasn't the real you. So you're being called to let that express your authentic self. Let that version, all versions of you, come out through just experiencing, through just experimenting, and allowing yourself to try all these different things while not identifying with any one thing. So it's really, it's like detaching and reforming an identity is what you're doing. You're transforming into a more authentic version of yourself. And this alone is going to manifest your dream reality, because the universe is only a reflection. So if you're doing things and acting and living in alignment with your authentic self, the universe will bless you with experiences and connections that will fulfill you in this way. And when you're not fulfilled by your experiences, it's just a sign that you need to redirect your focus, your thoughts, your patterns, right? And you just need to do something differently. It just means that something's not in alignment. But how do you get back into alignment? You just follow your heart, right? Which is basically embodying authenticity. So this is, right, like a rock star, right? No matter how like messy or ugly or unconventional or unorthodox it may be, just explore and express and love every part of the process and the journey. And this will take you there, to your dream reality. All right, guys, let's manifest our dream reality 2026. Thanks for watching.